is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Start at the 25. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Takes the easy completion. At the 40, there he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on second down. And that's gonna be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Longhorns are on the move. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to throw, it's Manning. This time on target. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success. And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
From the gun, running back on the move. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
He decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
First play of the period, first down here. Quickly to the tight end. That had all the makings of hog meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first down? Backed up now, here's second and long. And off from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23.
Texas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Quarterback making checks. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And they made the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the 1st half.
Direct snap. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, safeties in today's football now, it changes, right? You used to be big hitters that spin down all the time, have to play the run. Now with so much pass, so much spread, you better be able to cover. You better be able to have some speed. Great job sitting back in zone coverage, breaking on the football, and going and getting that INT.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Longhorns are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO at point right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Buys a little time with his feet. He throws one to the left. He's got it for a big play. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Motion from the back. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Manning. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They'll send the back in motion. Third down play from the gun. Got his man quickly. The tackle is made, but he's got it. First and goal from the 6.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Longhorns! They move on top here in the fourth.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it.
And he added the extra point.
LSU 6-6.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's taking the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
One of the reasons this defense is so hard to move the football on, they've got a safety back there who's just reading the QB's eyes, and he's so athletic and so fast. He's able to bring passes up, and right now, it's like he's just toying with the quarterback.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move, it's Scott. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense.
Turning on the Jets. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It really shows you his skills on.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your...
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Talking to their coaches, they said,
The Ducks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the run.
Backed up at their own 13-yard line. It's 1st down. Here they're trying to get to the edge. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
and a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Dumps it to the back. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Scott. Got a little space. He's out past the 35. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To the ground with the back. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
And with that...
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Deep to...
Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking to throw.